I'm waiting on y'all to come on in the building, guys. I have something I want to share with you all on this evening, this afternoon. While y'all coming on in, I'm gonna just continue to do what I'm doing here on this end with my I'm trying to clear out some paperwork in my little desk. So while y'all coming in, I'm gonna still clean out this. I have a lot of unwanted papers in my desk that I need to get rid of. So that's what I'm doing right now. Um, I need at least 5 people in the building before I start talking right now. I don't know who that one person is, but welcome in, and thank you for dropping by. And if you don't mind sharing, why don't you just type in the chat who you are and say hello? Hi, Charlize. How you doing? Hi, Miss Jackie. Hi, Miss Jackie. How you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm blessed. I'm more blessed than I know. I woke up early this morning to go and take care of some personal business. And when I got up this morning, I'm going to share this little story with y'all. When I got up this morning, I went out into my car. It's cold where I'm at. My car would not start, right? So I said I had to come back in the house. Ended up calling one of my cousins to come and pick me up. Well, my cousin calls me to tell me that he was blocked off. He couldn't get to me because there was a bad accident on the highway that we take to travel back and forth through the cities out here. And girl, by the time he had to go all around, pass through another city. When he got to me on our way back, um, there was a 7-car accident, and it involved an 18-wheeler. The 18-wheeler hit one car, and then the other cars started hitting one another, and a young lady lost her life this morning. And you guys, if my car would have been able to start on this morning, I would have been on that highway at that time. So yes, God is good, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful. His saving grace was with me on this morning. I'm sorry for the loss of life, but His saving grace was definitely with me on this morning, because I'd have been out there on that highway this morning at that time. So I got to give Him praise for that, you know. But I'm here on this evening because I want to share something with you guys. I'm gonna do a little commentary on some voice recordings that I received on today. Um, I'm gonna just go ahead on and play that. You're absolutely right, Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie says that rejection and delays are often protection by His grace. You're absolutely right. So I'm gonna jump into this, y'all. I have to get to my phone. I have some messages that I want you guys to hear. Now, I want you guys to reflect back on what happened on this morning. This morning, I received a phone call from Ava at 2:20 p.m. She disturbed my household and she broke my rest to tell me to tell Cassie some things. I was not aware of anything that was going on the internet last night. Okay. So when I responded with the video that I did on this morning, she in return texted me, and she tried calling me, but I didn't answer the phone. But she left me a few text messages, and she even sent me a link to this live that I'm doing on right now. Okay. So I'm going to play her recordings for you all. And then I'm going to give my commentary, my take on what I think Ava's trying to do. So let me get to that. Give me a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. I can't ever make a live without my dog barking. I'm so sorry about that. But she's going to be who she is. She loves to bark, and she loves attention. She loves all of my attention. Okay, I'm gonna play the first one. Okay, and it comes from an unknown number because you guys know that she often calls me from restricted numbers or unknown numbers, and the first recording is this. So I want you guys to listen. I'm gonna play it in its entirety. Don't worry, she in the law battle. Keep them coming. Keep making them. Every last one of them being documented. Just keep them coming. You take this phone call down to your local PD. Take them videos you made too. Can you guys hear that? Let me know if you can hear the recording. Hi, Cassie.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay.
We could hear it.
Okay. And I'll continue. We'll play it back from the beginning. Don't worry, she in the law battle. Keep them coming. Keep making them. Every last one of them being documented. Just keep them coming. You take this phone call down to your local PD. Take them videos you made too. You can take calls from last night. Like, I don't care. But you've been messing with me for over a year. You've been making videos. You remember them videos you made? Closed cast to get on the bullshit that you had no right to make. Nobody said nothing to you and you were speaking. Go ahead. Take all that. Take all them comments you made picking about my life last year. And y'all thought it was so funny when I wanted to die. Right? Check the videos y'all made 2 months ago. Charlize, you having a hard time hearing it?
Ava's just hard to comprehend when she speaks.
You having a hard time hearing it, Cassie?
No, I can hear it though.
Okay. This is as loud as my phone will go.
That's fine.
It caused me to take 13 to 15 pills 2 months ago. Take it. Because all that's documented. All that stuff is documented. What y'all did last year. 2 months ago. All of it's documented. Guess what? Them cops that y'all called thinking it was so cute and funny is the same cops that's about 6 weeks stand on y'all. So go right ahead. Go take them to your TV station, baby. Take everything. I don't care. Nobody's harassing y'all. It's called Leave Me Alone. It's called I'm Tired. Y'all have messed with me for over a freaking year. Get a life. Get a life. All I want y'all to do is to stop mentioning me, stop talking about me, stop making videos on me, and y'all won't ever hear from my nice little life ever again. That's all you gotta do. Stop mentioning me. Stop making videos.
Stop making little innuendos about me. You ain't got to worry about hearing from me ever again. Just leave me alone. That's all I'm going to do. Leave me alone. That's it. Plain and simple. Leave me alone. Don't mention me. Don't make any comments pertaining to me. Don't do any of those things. Don't call my name. Don't do none of that. Don't make no more videos. Period. Y'all make all these videos. I have yet to make one on you now. Just stop it. You've been doing it since last year. Just stop. My cousin's in on it now. She got it. She's the law enforcement. And she's sorry. She told you last night to stop. Or there'll be consequences, and you won't. So I forwarded already everything saying and doing she got every time you do it. I just happened to go back on and see that you made yet another video. You can play if you like. I don't care.
Okay, now that's the first one she left. I'm gonna go ahead and play the second one.
Don't worry. I got that video
Right.
you made too. I'm gonna take that one to the PD too. Don't worry about it. Keep continue to make them. You and Chloe continue to make them. Because nobody said nothing to nobody. Nobody said nothing to your friend. I am so sick and tired of y'all. Don't worry about it though. I got everything y'all did last year all the way up to now. All the videos that were ever made, I got everything. I'm not playing with you guys. I've asked y'all to stop. You don't want to. I don't care what time of morning it is. I've asked you guys to stop. Since you won't, guess what? It's all good. And you can go to your PD station and anywhere else you want to. When you go, make sure you take all the stuff that you did last year to me. Make sure you take that down there. Because you had no right last year to make no video about no closed casket. You had no right. Y'all basically made a mockery of what I was doing last year. Because of y'all, I felt that same way 2 months ago and I almost killed my damn self 2 months ago after the shit y'all did. Now y'all knowing somebody, that shit that y'all doing, making people feel like that, right? But you continue to do it. You continue to bitch. Y'all don't know when to back or fuck off and leave people alone. Y'all don't know when to stop. But it's cool. Go ahead, because I know you're going to make another video again. And I'm going to collect that one too. Because that's what you do. Since you're such a minister, right? You're so godly that you get on here and stuff. You take stuff straight to YouTube. Now comes you straight. You always take your heavy ass straight to YouTube, right? And do shit. It's all right. Because I'm going to take all this shit straight to the TV station. I'm sick and tired of y'all picking with me. This going to be y'all last time to do with me. I'm not doing this shit here no more with none of y'all. This right here is why people go out and they'll shoot up everybody. I understand it. I am so glad that God is keeping me from doing that. I'm so glad that He is keeping me from doing it. But I understand why they do it. And I don't blame them. Leave me alone, please. But I know you're going to make another video. My cousin Christy, that was her. The one I've been telling you about. That voicemail you got, that was her. But I know y'all still stupid enough that y'all going to continue to make videos chicken. Go right ahead. I'm collecting. I'm tired of you guys. And you can take this voicemail to your PD station if you like. I'm tired of y'all.
Okay, that's the second one. Let me play the third one.
Can you please let her know? I'm tired. I'm tired of it. Just be Christy. Can you tell? Because I'm sick of it. You're not going to keep picking with me. I'm tired of it. Can you please just say something?
Hello, this is Tawana's cousin. I am in law enforcement. I am with criminal law. And will you please stop harassing her or making comments or statements about
And
her?
videos. I'm sick of it, Christy. I'm tired.
Will you be quiet, please?
I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Let me talk, Tawana. So, if you contact or do anything, there will be some actions, legal actions taken. Thank you.
tired of this man. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Hang up. Did you hang up?
Ooh, I'm tired of these folks. They ain't said nothing to nobody.
Okay. And so now that's the end of her videos. And
Her messages.
her messages, yes. She
Mm.
sent links to my videos, okay? Um, of my previous videos that I made in the past. Now, I first want to tell Ava and Christy, if that's her name, her cousin that's in law enforcement. Um,
I'm sorry.
it's hard for me to understand how some people think. If they think that all people are slow. First of all, you Ava doesn't know who I'm associated with. She doesn't know how many people I have in law enforcement. She doesn't know how many people I have on different levels of government. And she doesn't need to know that because those people have a job to do. Their life is not my life. And I'm not gonna make the things that happen in my personal life their business. And so if she has a cousin in law enforcement, the first thing I'd like to say to Ava's cousin that's in law enforcement that I know personally, if a family member goes to you and you being in law enforcement, that is that person is not going to even be able to take your report. I can't contact my cousin who just retired from the sheriff's department and tell her that I need you. And her name is Regina Pellerin, by the way. I don't have a mind giving a first and a last name. Uh, I can't contact her and say, cuz I need you to go and look up this lady, or I need you to call this lady. I need you to personally investigate this lady. No, that's you can't do that. First of all, it's a how you call it. I'm not sure of the word, but it's kind of like
Because they're related.
because they're related. That's the first thing. So whoever Ava got to make this phone call for her, that person is just as sad and sick as she is.
Uh,
To take their time to do that. Now, you guys heard she said that she didn't care that she woke me up at 2:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay. So she
sounded
has
like she woke her cousin up too.
she woke her cousin up too.
But
She has
didn't she say she was married to law enforcement and he sleeps in her bed?
yes, she did say that at
Well,
one time.
good Lord,
She
how many
did
she
say
got?
that at one time. She has a bully mentality. But I want to tell Ava and her cousin that Ava has the wrong woman here. I bow down to nobody. Nobody can make me do anything.
Not that.
What I understand that she's trying to manipulate this situation by leaving the messages saying that she's not doing anything. She's trying to manipulate the situation, but she doesn't understand that I'm the one who hold all of the real proof about the things that she's doing to me because I do not bother her. Now her cousin Christy can go back and look on my channel and see that I don't bother Ava. I don't speak on Ava. Ava came to my channel in the beginning when all of this started. I didn't know who Ava was. I had no idea who she was. I responded back to her because she had wrote a nice manuscript in the in the comment section on my page. So you want to be able to connect with your subscribers, and if they ask the question or they want to know something, you try to let them know what's going on. So when she did that, I responded back to her and I basically just told her that she needed to be careful of the person she was associating herself with. Now,
Yep.
for my channel, this is my channel. It's not a big YouTube channel. I'm not on YouTube trying to grow this channel, or this is a pastime for me, in a way for me to connect with my online friends. Okay,
Correct.
when I whatever videos that I put out on my YouTube channel is my business.
First
I
Amendment.
Nobody can dictate to me about what kind of content that I'm going to put out on my YouTube channel. So she's got the wrong woman here. I'm not that woman who, I don't do well with orders. I give orders. So I don't do well with taking orders from people.
Yep.
You understand what I'm
I
saying?
feel you.
I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I take instructions and directions from nobody but God. So she can continue to contact me on my phone. She can continue to put all of these texts in my comment section and do what she's doing. Because at the right time, when the opportunity presents itself, that's the time I'll do what I need to do with Ava. But as for Ava doing anything to me, she can't touch me because my hands are clean. I opened up to her after her, doing the things that she did to me because of Cassie. I found it in my heart to still let her back in. When she called, you guys know, she called, she was frantic. She said she contacted me over YouTube and
And
said
it was it refresh my memory. The original complaint of hers was because I was just ignoring her.
okay, that was the original one.
Yeah.
But then
Now she
something
gets
else
mad
happened.
but now it's just because I don't fall for her crap and her lies. And when I see lies, she ain't special. If I see lies, I call them out on anybody.
Exactly.
She ain't special.
So the first
She
time,
hasn't gotten me no extra views, that's for sure.
yeah, we had three different interactions. The first one was about Nia. The second one was about you. And this one
Yep.
again is no, the second one was about
Edward.
Nia again,
Yeah.
because I think she had gone into Nia's chat and Nia didn't want to be bothered with her. So she,
They had fallen out over the fake suicide and money and everything else.
right. That's the one. And so now this one is about you. Now, I was asleep at 2:20 a.m. in the morning. So it's okay for her to do that to me. But she's going to try to dictate to me what kind of videos I can put on my YouTube channel. She's got life really messed up, really bad. Ava, you can't do that to me at all. I'm not the one. I'm really not the one. Like I said, I give people chance after chance. You guys see what's going on YouTube with this other man, how he's doing all kinds of things, you know. Now, my pushback is never as bad as theirs. They do the most nefarious things towards me. Now, this is abuse. This is abuse. This is abusive. This behavior that Ava is displaying towards me is abusive behavior.
It very much so is. And it's harassment, cyberbullying, all of the above.
Absolutely.
And like I told her, you want to attack my friends because I put a spotlight on what you said on a public platform. I'll make you cry. I will make you cry.
She continues to threaten with law enforcement. If she needs to go to law enforcement, then she needs to go and stop saying it. Just go do.
I told her, hurry up.
If she thinks she has a right, a case or whatever it is she thinks she has.
If you're in fear for your life, call them. Call
She,
him.
she's not in fear for her life, and she's not a person who's gonna try to hurt herself either. She's not
Nope.
gonna do that.
She left a whole buttload full of comments under my video after I was here with you this morning. And then I clapped back at her. She went incognito.
Miss Jackie,
But
Miss
I
Jackie
got the
said,
screenshots just like she did.
Miss Jackie says, so is this considered the point of harassment or a psychopath? She seems to have a distorted life belief that y'all are picking at her. It's not distorted. I don't think it's distorted because you see, it's one thing about a narcissist. They know how to play games.
Yep.
They know how to make you think that she has a distorted, she's distorted, but she's not distorted. She's trying to
She knows she's
navigate.
making it up.
Yeah, she wants to be in control every step of what is happening right now. She wants to be in total control of it. And then when people give her the pushback or they don't respond to her in the way that she wants them to, this is what she does. She reverts to the harassment. Now, if I would have answered the phone at 2:20 a.m. and said hello, she didn't give me a chance to say hello. She just started talking, you know. But
Well,
if I
she
would have,
said 2 months ago, is that what it was? She said 2 months ago she was trying to kill herself again
yeah,
because of us. Nobody was speaking on her funky little ass 2 months ago.
yes, she did say that. But if I were to have a conversation with her on last night, it would have been all good. But you see, she can't get that from me because I've learned that she is manipulative. She's a bully. She's a classic bully. You can't
Yup.
bully people into doing things that you want them to do. We're all grown. We're adults here, you know? And some people don't want to play childish games like this.
Nope.
I don't want her to be a part of my life. Now I'm openly saying it. She has no place in my life because I have no place in my life for that type of behavior. I'm not that type of person.
Yep. She thought she was going to be snapping at some of my supporters underneath my video. And that's when I went back and I clapped right back at her to the point where she went incognito again.
She wants to inject God in there and say that you're a minister and you're this and you're that. Well, I tried the word of God with her. She rejected God.
Yep.
She rejected God because she likes being who she is. She's
Yep.
comfortable being miserable and she wants everybody else to feel what she's feeling.
Yep.
But you see, the God I serve, we have joy, unspeakable joy. So me responding to you is not taking me out of my peace. I'm just letting you know that you can't play with me like that because I'm not the one. I'm very humble and I'm very quiet. And I don't tell people what I'm going to do next. I'll never tell people what I'm going to do next. But you might want to leave me alone because I might be that one to really make you feel some things that you don't want to feel in your life. Like I said earlier, you're not the only one who have a few extra dollars in the bank or in your wallet.
Yep.
You understand?
And some of us, even though we may be a child of God, we're in the flesh enough that we'll give you a little warning, but we ain't going to give you the last minute warning. And
Absolutely.
I already told her, I'm fixing to make my road trip. Now, here's a little message for you, Ava.
If a motherfucker run up on me, I will shoot you. No problem. I will fucking shoot you. Yes, I will. So if you see me and ain't no shit, leave me the fuck alone.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
She pushes and she
and
pushes.
that includes anybody in my circle. That includes my supporters. That includes anybody I know. If you can't act right, you can't get right, I got something for you.
She's I mean, this woman is almost 50 years old and she's playing these type of games.
I thought she already was 50, but I don't know.
Well, she may be. I don't know. I'm not
I
certain.
don't look her up no more. So I
I'm
looked her
not.
up that one time when she asked us to research a case on her that's already been solved and the person was already charged, convicted, and incarcerated, and couldn't understand why hell of a chick D. Walsh and myself didn't want to do any research. It's already been solved. And we
Yeah,
questioned her.
yeah.
Do you feel like it was a different there should be a different answer to what the case says? No. I just want the public to be aware. For what the purpose?
Right.
It was attention seeking. And that's the way that we got her information, is because she gave it to us.
Okay.
And
Now
now, when she did the fake suicide on Nia's channel, I didn't recognize a lot of the names on Nia's chat. They weren't my people, and I've never seen them on Nia's chat before. I don't know who they were, but they were the ones that was putting out all her family members' name on Facebook. So that's on them.
see, I don't really deal with Facebook in the group chats because I just think, it's too much for me. I took
No,
myself.
well, I'm talking about the chat
Yeah.
from YouTube, Nia's
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's too much for me. It's
She,
certain
she
chat.
like I said, she kept, after this morning when you said, you had enough, leave me alone, whatever, that type of thing, she gonna turn around and came back at my channel and leaving comments underneath my video again, which the video is only showing what she's saying, letting them speak for themselves.
And that's what I'm saying.
She's
She'll
mad.
she'll find a way to get her point across, to make her point known. Even if she has to use somebody innocent to do it.
Yep.
So,
Because she attacked Shadow Storyteller.
really,
Got underneath his comment and told him to get out from underneath her comment. And I'm like, Goofy, you're under his comment. And he wasn't even speaking on her, because his comment said something about the children need to use their inside voices. Well, she never got loud. So in my opinion, he wasn't even referring to her.
right. This is ridiculous. She's talking about a video that I made about closed casket. Yes, I said casket closed because I meant what I said. You didn't watch the whole little, because it's not a video, it's a clip. If you would have watched the whole clip, you would have understood that I said casket closed on the BS. Because I don't have time for BS. Not casket closed on a person or anything like that. It was casket closed on the BS.
It's called manipulation.
Absolutely.
That's all that was.
If any of my videos were inappropriate, YouTube would have
her replies to you and stuff.
She did what?
I said she even deleted her replies to you underneath my channel.
Yes, she deleted them. She changes her profile constantly. Each time she responds, she's going to have a different profile on YouTube. So you tell me if she doesn't know what she's doing. She's thinking about what she's doing.
Oh yeah, because it takes a good hot minute to create a profile for YouTube.
Absolutely.
It doesn't take, a long time, but it takes time. Because you got to go make an email. You got to, verify it and stuff like that. And I'm going to say it again, just like I told her on one of the comments. I had said something to her about, you got enough profiles, make a video, talk about it, get it off your chest, do whatever you got to do. But you need to just leave folks alone.
Oh, absolutely. I encouraged her as well. She has a YouTube channel. If she needs to say something, get on your YouTube channel, go live, and do what you got to do on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, but maybe that way she won't be so mad paying Edward for his airtime.
Right. But to keep harassing people like this, you're doing too much.
Too much.
You're doing too much. I don't want to be a part of that type of lifestyle. I'm not nefarious like that.
It's just it really is. I'll say it. Listening to that live on his platform with her up there, no matter the topic that the ladies brought up, Tawanda, Ava, Healing,
Mhm.
Chicken Neck, Killer, whatever her name was going to be that day, she had some kind of connection to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like that's another thing. It's like yeah, I've had a lot of experiences in the world. But for one, I'm older than her. For two, I've got more children than her that's opened those doors to more experiences. And I don't even tell the world about all of them.
Yeah.
But, they talked about sexual assault. Oh, she had it. Her uncle did it to her. Her auntie, her cousin, and da da da. Okay, then they talked about murder. Well, she had this family member and that family member. Then they talked about robbing this family member and that family. It was everything they spoke on,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she just kept taking over the whole platform.
Because that's what she's there to do.
Yep,
Hi, Trip. How you doing this afternoon? She is there to take over. She wants to be heard and seen.
yep.
And she has a problem with being rejected. But she has to understand the reason why she's being rejected is because of her behavior. People realize how unstable she is.
I took it that far. I'm one of them. What did I tell her? Let me see if I can find it. I said something to the effect of nobody liking you or something. And I says, nobody wants you around. Nobody likes you. I don't remember exactly what I said. But it's just the fact that, because she don't stop. I said, here it is. I said, chicken head, get from under our life.
Yeah.
Nobody likes you. You're not wanted. Go take your meds because you're under his comment, Jabba. Because before, in one of her comments, she referred to herself as Jabba the Hutt. Wherein lies, I've changed my picture. Because this is the one under Shadow Storyteller where he says, someone tell these children to use their indoor voices. I got a headache, LOL. So he was not referring to her because she was not loud.
Right.
I just put laughing emojis. She came back and she said 4 hours later, starting with you, I don't know you, sir, ma'am. You get under my comment talking noise though. Don't worry though. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I said what I said. You're under his.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're not wanted. She's just and then that's what happens is she gets so worked up in her nonsense where she confuses herself somewhat in what the hell she's saying.
She does. But she's so manipulative. And granted, even in the voice clips you guys heard, you can hear the ups and downs, the lows and highs in her voice. So
Yep.
you know that there is something going on there. Many of us who, deal with the public and who have either mentored or, tried to help people with certain issues in their life, we know that. But like I said, I tried God with her. She rejected God.
Yep.
So when she's in her good mind, she's making bad choices.
Yeah. This
I
was
can't
the last I'm sorry, go ahead.
I can't keep her. None of us can help her.
No, we can't.
Now, if her cousin Christy was, so concerned about her, I think Christy should, talk to her. She needs an intervention. Talk to her and try to encourage her to seek the help she deserves. She deserves. Nobody wants to live in a in a body like that.
Yeah.
You know, because at some points they have to feel that pain.
Ever who that person was that got on the phone 3-way with y'all, whatever, I'm sure that person, whether they're law enforcement or not, whether they're a relative or not, was probably at the point of, let me just say whatever this heifer wants me to say so she'll quit blowing up my damn phone at 2:30 in the morning.
Right.
But then today, when that person wakes up, that person needs to straighten her collar out, and she needs to put Ava in her place. And if she's a family member, then yes, she needs to do an intervention and get your Ava some help.
Yeah, she definitely does need an intervention, and she does not need to be on social media behaving that way, you know,
At all.
because she was severely disrespected the other night, last night, whenever it was, by this man, and she went back in
yes,
but she did it because
from the first time I met her,
it was something in
she
it
was
for
like
her.
this.
You know, she didn't mind
she
being
was like
disrespected that way because it was something she was going to gain something out of being on the platform.
Yes,
and
exactly.
It was for her voice to be heard.
Exactly. And that's all it was, because the first time I let her up on my platform, Shamika B ripped into her, and so did another person, and it's like she calmed down. They were having a yelling match, and she calmed down, and I told her, this was all about the Nia thing, and I told her then, you hang with them people, you're going to get mistreated and everything else.
Yeah.
As soon as she got off my platform, she went right back to that Nia's chat, because she was live at the same time. Talking about, I put Cassie in her place, but she didn't really disrespect me or nothing, but I told her. And then she came back, and 1 or 2 nights, whatever it was later, when I was live again, I let her on my platform again, and I said, I'll let you know I saw you.
Right.
I ain't playing that game.
I remember.
I ain't got nothing for you. Nothing. And I remember you tried to talk to her. Everybody tried to talk to her. This is her thing. She wants that spotlight.
Well, she has a channel.
Yep.
She can have her own spotlight. Go get on your own channel and do these things.
Why not? I saw at least 3 brand new ones today talking nonsense about Kanika. Why not?
Really?
The new channels I ain't never seen before, and look like, best I could tell, they was just reading some blogs and grabbing clips off of YouTube from the most debunked videos that they could already find.
Right. I get it.
That type of thing. And it's like, but this was her last message comment, and she went incognito because I got the notification on it and I could read part of it, but not all of it. But again, thank you for Google's email. They sent me the entire comment, and her comment was, Chloe, your feelings hurt because you thought you was gonna bait me to talk to I this morning. No, lady, I don't want nothing to do with you ever. You done. You done. I tried being respectful to you months ago, and you shh on it. So nah, you will never get me to ever talk to you. You are not a factor, boo. But yeah, make these videos. You only giving me more evidence to file. Now, if I'm not mistaken, was her message to you specifically to give to me?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
It was specifically to give to you. And then when I didn't respond to her, because like I said, she didn't, I wasn't even, I couldn't even say hello before she started speaking.
Yep.
But then I listened to her, but I still didn't respond. So she spoke and the phone hung up, right?
Yep.
She calls back a little while later, saying, a few minutes later, saying that because I didn't respond and say anything, she said that you can tell Cassie that her legal papers are coming And I didn't forget about you either. Yours are coming too. So she threatened us with legal, suit or
Oh,
whatever.
that reminds me, my package is coming today, but I've been waiting 2 years on the damn paperwork from her.
But I mean, she's never heard me say I was gonna do anything legal to her, other than getting her number traced.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because if she had just a portion of a real brain that some normal people, I mean, I don't even want to say, because nobody's normal anymore, but if she had any ounce of common sense or self-esteem in her, she would be able to look at herself and see what a fool she's looking like and sounding like,
Yeah.
because she's the one harassing. She's
Yeah.
the one blowing people's phones up nonstop. She's the one getting underneath people's content and making comments nonstop. And like you said, many times they're in manuscript form.
Mm-hmm.
And who's doing the harassment and the cyberbullying?
She is.
Lady, we ain't got to do a damn thing. All we got, go ahead, file your paperwork.
Exactly.
I might even go half with you on the cost. Because guess what? You're supplying all the evidence I need.
Exactly. She reminds me of, the people who go into the courtroom and try to defend themselves on their own charges. You know them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what she reminds me of.
they want to represent
They
themselves.
want to represent themselves.
Or like those ones.
You have all the evidence against you. You don't know how to state the evidence to the courts. Everything is documented.
Criminals of the week.
You didn't incriminated yourself, and you.
Yes.
And
Let
you
me
wanna-
call 911 because my drug dealer ripped me off. That's her.
Exactly.
That's her right there.
Exactly.
Is this 911? I called and I ordered some dope, and I gave the dope man my money, and he didn't give me nothing but bunk. Okay, that sounds like her.
And then I'm gonna call back to make sure I go to jail, because I gotta leave you with something else behind that.
Yeah.
I gotta really, the evidence is I gotta plant the evidence really deep into the ground.
No, y'all are coming, aren't y'all?
I'm about to nail myself. I'm nailing myself to the cross.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
I'm so upset. I might just end my life. Yeah.
Right.
That part.
I was sleeping at
Suicide is not a joking matter.
It's not.
And for people to fake it, I believe they ought to get charged at least half the punishment of somebody who commits a murder.
It's not. I don't agree with her doing that stuff.
Because you think about those family members of people that have committed suicide and the pain that they feel nonstop because they don't got answers.
And the guilt.
They won't get any answers. There is no crime to solve when somebody kills themselves.
No.
All they're left is, what did I do wrong? That they hated me so bad. They didn't want me around. And all these thoughts are going to go through somebody's mind.
Yes.
So to fake a suicide or keep threatening to kill yourself.
I mean, if she's trying to make me believe that she tried to commit suicide, I don't believe her. I don't
either. I didn't believe it the first time or the third time, nothing. Because like I said, I called it before it ever even took place on I said, watch, we're gonna have us a fake suicide coming up. It's either
I don't know anybody that tried to commit suicide. I've heard of people who've actually committed suicide. And I certainly haven't heard of people who tried to commit suicide 5 or 6 times.
I know one of my children's friends committed suicide, and another person that I know who's now deceased, they died on their own, but they would fake that they were trying to kill themselves to get attention.
Like this.
And I mean, they took, I'll be honest with you, they took it further. They would have one of their friends call one of the person's ex-in-laws to say that they were the EMT in the ambulance and they just wanted to notify her ex-in-laws
Mhm.
that she was killing herself over her ex, that type of shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then by slicing both of her wrists and drinking a beer at the same time, and then seeing the person a week and a half later and ain't even got a bandage nor a scar nor a scab
Right.
on their wrist.
That's horrible to play.
And the chaos that was caused from that phone call of somebody pretending to be an EMS, because I got news for you. Ain't nobody gonna call no ex-in-laws and sit there and talk about all that like that. No, they're not doing it.
Mhm.
From her phone at that.
Right.
Nah.
This is ridiculous. But
Her children all upset, everything. Nah, that was stupid.
no, I just wanted to tell Ava that she can't make me do anything. I'm a really grown woman. I don't take orders from nobody.
Y'all can't see my name, but I put it on there looking like Ava the Hutt.
I try to help people and I love on you as much as you allow me to love on you. But I know how to back up from people when they show me who they are, like this here.
Yes, Ellen, that was another one of Ava's fake profiles that she created.
She has many. So she can't speak about Crystal Dean. It might be Crystal Dean. I don't know.
They might be buddies.
It might be
They
buddies.
might be buddies.
Because this is ridiculous. Who has the time to do all that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that kind of time. I'm sorry. I got things to do in my real life.
I do too. And it's like, it's nonsense. That's all there is to it.
It's nonsense.
And it's funny because, like you were just saying about the court thing, I literally just read. Okay, I got distracted, Charlize, because I told Charlize that there's an update on Adam Toledo's case, on the guy that was with Adam Toledo, and so I was researching that, and somehow I clicked on with YouTube and got distracted, and ended up seeing a video about a young man named oh my goodness, he's from St. Louis, but he was several years ago, about 4 years ago, he witnessed the murder of his friend, and he's only about 15, 16 himself. And long story short, he was testifying against the guys that murdered him.
Mm-hmm.
And so they arrested the guy that was being accused of murder. While the guy was in county, he made calls to his homeboys about getting rid of the witness, basically.
Oh wow.
And it took place. And long story short, like I said, they all got acquittals because of the state screwing up with a statute of limitations. They could not administer the phone calls into evidence because they never gave them to the defense side as part of the evidentiary packet.
Right. I get it.
Okay. So now this young guy who did actually commit the murder and had the other one murdered as well. He's also, the three accomplices, they're completely free, out of jail, everything. But this one is still in jail. They got him on some other charges. And he was suing. He had a long list. I think it was 16 different entities. And it ranged from the state of Missouri all the way down to different police officers. And the Fox Channel 4 News, everybody. Basically for defamation of character and slandering his name, things like that. And every one of them, I'm sitting here and I'm reading. And it's a lot of legal mumbo jumbo. And then they use in the case versus so-and-so and so-and-so as reference, to what they're claiming.
Uh-huh.
I get every single one of them. It says dismissed, dismissed. The boy was representing himself. He
Wow.
was good though. He was good. I gotta give it to him because I kept thinking somebody's got to be helping this boy because
Right.
he had some good points as far as if it would have been accurate. But I know the law library in county jail can't be that good. But
He probably
again,
had
as
previous
good as
knowledge
it
of
sounded
law.
and looked, every single one of them got dismissed any old way.
Wow.
And but yeah, I wanna do a video on that story because it's
It's interesting, though.
it's sad. I mean, it's like the the parents were told, the boy would be protected, and as the story is uncovered in that area, at least in St. Louis, Missouri, apparently, if you call the law and you are a witness to a crime and you're cooperating, they're required to put you in some kind of protective custody.
Right.
And then if that doesn't take place or whatever, because the boy was still in school, okay, he was shot at, his family was shot at, and they had the recordings. And this was over a course of a couple of years. And not once was any of it documented by the authorities.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. So the family, of course, has a lawsuit going. And so now, the authorities can't comment on mostly anything. But when the news reporters did the FOIA request, they got a bunch of redacted stuff. Well, apparently one of the attorneys who had the unredacted copies leaked that out to that Channel 4 news people. And they were showing some of the quotations in there. And yeah, it says that they're, at the very least, they're required to make reports that this boy's house got shot up with his mama in it, even though the boy wasn't at home, because he's a witness for the state against murder. Nothing. No report was ever even made.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's major incompetence right there.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. And I read some of the comments underneath one of the articles. Of course, it didn't have the people's names. It just said private citizen or something like that. And they referred to the DA. Her name is Kimberly Reynolds or something like that. But they referred to her as Little Kim. Little Kim did it again. I guess she never turned in her homework either, because there's so many times that the district attorney's office has not handed over evidence to the defense. And there's apparently it's been numerous big cases like that.
Yeah.
That basically got off because they never fulfilled, the state didn't do their requirements in giving the defense everything in the evidentiary packet.
Right. That's because they're trying to hold off and keep the defense in dark for as long as they can, and then they forget.
That's what it was. I guess they forgot, or they just wanted to test it one more time, but it costed this kid his life. But again, like you said, she's doing it to herself. That's why I said, call the law, Ava. Press the charge, please.
Yeah, that's what I say too. Do what you need to do.
Because I promise you this much: if we start at the very bottom, low end of the totem pole, I'm pretty sure you've probably tried to flag our videos. But I can tell you this much: since Fresh Source and myself, neither one have gotten any notifications from YouTube about it, that means you have no case. If you ain't got a case with YouTube, you think you got a case with law enforcement?
Right.
Bitch, please.
Yeah.
That's it. Bottom line. That's all it is. You need attention that bad, I'm going to go slap your husband for not giving it to you.
Her cousin should have told her, why are you calling this lady like this? Why
probably blew up her cousin. If that was her cousin, she probably blew her phone up until she said whatever she got her to say. That's why she said, have you hung up yet? Because she knows Ava don't want to stop. She wants to keep it going and keep it going and keep it going. Nobody was speaking on this woman 2 months ago. Nobody knew where she was at, what she was doing, and didn't nobody give a care.
And the part about the text mess, the voice clip that she left, is that she literally said that she didn't care about waking me up at 2:20 in the
Yes,
morning,
she don't. If she's miserable, she wants you to be miserable.
but she
But
thinks
she
that I
mad
care
at me.
about making a video about her, about what she's doing to me.
Yeah.
No, that's not how that works.
I
It's just
can't
not
help
how it
it if you
works.
get on a platform that you know that I watch and that I watch for lies, and you get up there on that same platform and you start spitting out lies, and somebody in the chat called out your lies, and you try to lie on top of those lies. And just because those other females didn't call you out on your bullshit doesn't mean that I'm not. And
And
like
the
I
thing
said,
about it is,
if you mad at me for it, come for me.
those other
Don't be a
females,
scaredy cat. Don't be chicken.
those other females, I'm sure, understood that she was not being truthful when she was speaking, but they let her go.
But
But
they have been commanded to obey and
right,
keep the discussion going. That's the
right,
bottom line on that one.
right.
And that's what they did.
Hi, Jamie Lynn. How you doing this evening?
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
We're just having a little discussion on the harassing phone calls I'm getting again from Ava. She's trying to inject me into some online stuff that I know nothing about. Once
You weren't
again,
even there. You weren't even in my life.
I was sleeping.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't know what was going on online.
Oh, and I didn't rearrange my room either, Charlize, if you're still listening. I was talking to her this morning after our lives, and I told her, I says, I'm just procrastinating because I need to rearrange this room before I take my trip, so that because I'm gonna bring some stuff back over here.
I'm
And
not nosy bug. I would change my number, but I'm not because I know that she's gonna call back again. So, and I never respond to her. I
well,
never tell her anything. She's
nobody
always the
should
only
have to.
voice speaking.
Nobody should
So,
have to rearrange their life, and that's what happens when you have to change a landline number, or even your cell phone number. You got to rearrange your life because now you got all your family members, all your contacts, all your doctors, your anybody, church, anybody.
right.
We shouldn't have to do that just because she's miserable. It's not our responsibility.
No, it's not.
If you have mental health disease, or if you think a loved one might have mental health disease, number one, call for help. Number two, take their internet away, folks.
Yeah.
Nobody with mental health disease needs to be on the internet. That's all the way around the block. Because,
I never knew that this was really real because I heard about the harassment that goes on over social media, but I never experienced it, so I didn't pay it much mind. But now I know for
well,
sure that this kind of
a
stuff
lot of
really
it with
happened.
the, what's his name, Chosen King and all them, I thought a lot of it was for showing, for views, whatever, and maybe some of it was, but at the same time, I've seen it bits and pieces of other lives with other people where people really did get to beef and people really did call CPS on each other. People really
Yeah,
did. There was one, I swear, it's still on my old laptop, where apparently they must have lived in the same area and they were beefing, and it was in the crime community. I don't know their names, but I remember when I saw it, it was on a Sunday morning. I saw the names in the title and I recognized the names from hearing other people speak on them. And so I clicked on it. I kid you not. It was two white people going at it doggy style.
hmm
And one of them was married to somebody else and that they were beefing with. And their payback was they went and screwed their wife and put it on YouTube.
Oh wow.
And I remember, like, because I had downloaded it thinking, like I said, because a lot of times I would hit just download before I even watched videos. And when I realized what it was, I just sat there with my mouth open. And I want to say it was at least 8 or 10 hours later, I went back to that channel and it was still up.
Wow. That's
And
some low down dirty stuff.
it was like I couldn't believe YouTube hadn't taken it down. This is before I even knew how YouTube's policies were. But things like that happen. And that's why the more time that I spent after I got a channel, the more I've learned. And I've said it before. Maybe it's not just this case, but what I've said is this case drew out the loonies. It was attracting them like a magnet, magneto, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like anybody and everybody that even might be touched lightly with mental health disease seems to be drawn over to this community.
Yeah.
And it's like a free pass to go free nilly-willy and act the fool. Because what you're going to do about it? Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. I'm going to bully you, and I'm going to bully you, and I'm going to bully you, and I'm going to bully you.
Yeah.
And the biggest bullies that I've witnessed are the biggest crybabies crying about being bullied.
You're right. You're right. But I tell you what, I'm just waiting on my legal papers. I'm waiting.
Don't hold your breath. Don't. They ain't coming. I done told them the address so many times.
I know, huh?
I did it again
Still
today.
haven't received any kind of paperwork yet.
Zip code's 32506. If you didn't catch that, come on. I even told her in one of my comments, hurry up and lick a stamp and put it on it, because I know you're not really filing it online. It's 2:30 in the morning. Come on. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yes. She even says in one of the texts, she's talking to Christy, and she says, "Nah, Christy, I sent them. She has another one coming up. I'm sending it to Judge Graham." This was at 3:04 p.m. Now, why would she want to send me, give me the information on what she's going to do to me?
To try to intimidate you. But I'm going to tell you right now, at 3 a.m., she was back over there on Ed Weirdo's platform speaking at 3 a.m.
I'm not no, this was at 3:04 p.m. this afternoon.
Oh, I thought you meant this morning.
No, right before I went live.
Nah, she's trying to scare you, and it's not working, and it's pissing her off. No. So she's sitting there twiddling her thumbs, trying to come up with a new way.
I'm not scared, and I'm not intimidated. And she has the wrong lady here, so she can go play that game somewhere else.
See Stephanie.
She can go play that game somewhere else, you know.
She said that I was mad because she didn't come on my platform. I don't recall. Well, no, I'm absolutely 100% sure. I didn't invite her on my platform. I invited her to my live.
That's who you speaking of.
Say it. That's it. Say it and get it off your chest.
You talking about Ava said that?
Ava said that to me, saying that I was in my feelings because she wouldn't get up on my platform. I didn't invite her up on my platform. I kept saying, Ava, come out and play. Like right. That. Because, come on, you got something to say. Come tell me. That don't mean I'm going to let your stupid ass up on my platform again.
Right, right.
I said it after the second time. I'm not letting, there's not going to be a third. I let her know that well over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't block her out the chat. I did not block her out the chat. She came in there under JMac, said, you know you lied. And then the next comment was, bye. She ran off like a chicken head.
Wow.
I mean, I'm
She's
sure if she
not.
stayed in the bushes, I hope she got ant bites and bee stings, but still,
She
I
has
hope
all
she
of those names
savored.
in her head. You know, if she can think of all of those names,
Yeah, she's not
she's
dumb.
not
She's not stupid. She is crazy, but it's because she's manipulative that she can
right,
remember all those names.
right, exactly. So,
Hell, I
Judge
can't even
Graham,
remember how old I am. Shit.
Judge Graham, you're welcome to watch any of my videos. You and Ava's
Like,
cousin,
share, and subscribe. Shit.
like, share, and subscribe. There you go.
I'll say this much. Thank you for all the clicks on my video today, because YouTube counted every one of them.
Right, right. She's, I don't know what to say
We ain't all stupid.
other than I'm not the one, you know.
Mm-mm. She,
So and she's not gonna
like I
stop.
said, she won't come at me directly. She won't come at me directly. She's
But why
scared
does she have to keep coming to me if she wants to tell you something? Why not
because
go to
she
you
knows
directly?
because she's scared. I'll put her in her place quick. Like when she was on my panel the second time talking about suicide and all this and that. And well, y'all, the things that y'all say could make somebody just feel so bad they'll end their life. Well, then maybe they shouldn't come say shit to me. That I wouldn't have to say shit back to them. But until you stepped in my shoes, Ava, you can't claim that. I put her right back in her spot.
Right,
And I
right.
wasn't being hateful or ugly. But the thing is I've been manipulated too many times in my life by people I actually loved and cared.
Yeah.
So, number one, your children, they can be great at it through their teenage years.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I don't know you. I don't like you. Why would I believe anything from you? All your history has shown is lie on top of lie on top of trickery and
Right.
fakeness. That's why I started out this morning with what did I say? It was fake fraud fantasy Friday. Because I already knew. I already
Yeah.
knew what was coming.
This is
Now, I
crazy.
apologize to you this morning because her harassing you is because of me. But like before that, when I told you that I was gonna do this, you said I forgot what you said, something about her getting mad or something. And I said, yeah, but she can't call me because I ain't never gave her my number.
Yeah, I'm the stupid fool that did.
I'm not gonna say you stupid fool.
It's okay. I'm not really a fool though,
You
and I'm
you
not
did
stupid.
you did what you are known for doing, having a big, pure, good heart, and you were concerned
Yeah.
about her.
And what did she?
You did not see.
It wasn't even 24 hours later that she turned on me, right?
Yeah, it was right off the bat. But if it makes you feel any better, you weren't the only one. Sorry, Heather. It happened to hell of a chick too. Hell
Yeah.
of a chick she ended up eventually changing her number, but it was for different purposes. But
Mm-hmm.
it helped out in that area too. She didn't have to worry about Ava calling her no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
D Walsh is the same way. She blew up D Walsh, and it's like, I'm glad she never. And it's like, because even people have gotten after me about when I say something about so and so's got my real number, and people will get after me and they say, why are you giving out your real number? Well, for me and my lifestyle, I got no problem not answering the damn phone.
Yeah.
If it's unlisted, I don't answer it any old way. Just so y'all know ahead of time.
But Cassie, my eyes was closed at 2:20.
I know. But I'm just saying, I don't do it In the words of my husband, I ain't answering a phone call that I can't see the number to, just in case they say something I don't like and hang up. I can call them back.
Right, right.
And that didn't make no sense to me 20 years ago, but it makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Back then, my attitude was, if they say something you don't like, why would you want to call them back? I mean, even to cuss them out, just ignore it. Now, I'm gonna find your address.
Yeah, yeah.
That's me now. Now I'm gonna find your address. I mean, in other times, I mean, like with Ava, I've ignored her because she's that irrelevant to me. I see her for what she is. It's all a manipulative game that she plays for needing attention. Yes, it's on a dangerous level for herself. I really do believe that it causes her to become sick or sickly because she requires that amount of attention. But in these 3 years that or 4 years now, I guess it's almost 4 years, whatever, that I've had my channel, the one thing that I've also learned is I can't help a lot of people.
Yeah.
And people like her, I can't do nothing to benefit them. So
No.
what I would do is, I mean, and at first I would just, she'd come in the chat. I didn't even acknowledge her until she just kept, look at me, look at me, look at me, and waving around with the flashlight and strobe light, you know. And I'd finally, you know, when everybody's hitting my messenger, Ava's talking to you, Ava's talking. Hello, Ava. And I would just go right back to what I was speaking on. I gave her no attention at all, that, you know, and it I guess I don't know if it's the right word or not, but it kind of like crushed her, because every time she'd go back to Nia's platform or chat, in her chat, she would always say this and that about everybody in the world. But she'd say, but Cassie didn't disrespect me. She would say that over on Edward's channel, but Cassie didn't disrespect me. She'd tell you that, but Cassie never disrespected me. She can't say that no more, because I've disrespected the hell out of her as much as possible, but only after she started harassing and bullying my friends.
Yeah, she's a big bully.
That's when I started getting disrespectful.
She's a big,
because that seems to be the only language that she understands.
She's very bold with it.
Yeah. And she sounds ignorant.
If you know, the number that she called me from today, it's on my phone.
Y'all better hope Fresh Source don't get drunk and give it to me.
It's on my phone. I have it. She called me from a number, and then the messages came. Did the message come unrestricted? Something was either she called from 2 numbers today.
I was gonna say, do any of y'all in the chat know when they use those free numbers off the internet?
The phone.
Yeah, does it tell the person receiving a call that it's actually from a phone app?
No.
It don't?
No, it don't. It will not. It gives. I don't even think it lets you know the exact location of a person. It gives, you know, a different.
Well, because a lot of people will get those numbers with different area codes from where they actually live at.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay.
So, and that's the thing, is that I learned that through the Kanika case. When people were trying to fake like they were from Chicago, they were getting those I call them fake numbers, but those internet numbers, and they would request to have, like, I think it's, what is it, 713 area code over there, whatever, to make it look like they lived in Chicago.
Right. Well,
more attention-seeking hoes. That's it.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
We got to come up with a name for them, like, because they got the little thotties. We got to come up with a name for it. Internet attention-seeking hoes.
Yeah, Straight Drop used to call them YouTube whores.
Yeah,
That's what they
yeah.
were.
The internet hoes.
Yes.
And all it takes is one conversation, and you're my sister. I love you like a sister. If you all, I'm gonna tell y'all this too. If we have one conversation, Nosy Bug can attest to this. First comment that I ever noticed of hers under my video, she says, "You're my new girl crush." I
Yeah.
almost ran in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've gotten to know each other and everything, I know she's playing around and stuff. But if anybody, the first conversation we have, you act like we besties, or you just know me so
Yeah.
well.
Too quick to flatter is not good.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
I understand that. Nobody wants to be flattered in that way. It makes you look at
Yeah.
people side eye when you're just meeting somebody and they come with the flattery.
Yeah.
No, you don't know me like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
And but
Don't
that's
know you
because
like that. Period.
they're seeking attention
Period.
and they want to be accepted.
That's it. And I don't know, maybe it's my age, or maybe my lifestyle. I don't know what it is, but I don't got time for it. And I don't have time. There's a lot of times that those of y'all that are my friends, that y'all call me and y'all talk to me, I may not have the right words to say to y'all, but because I care about you, I can listen.
Yeah.
And try to give you support that way. But on the same token, if it's somebody that I don't know and they're looking for some of that, all you're really doing is making me feel like crap, because I'm gonna feel like, damn, I didn't even know what to tell this person or whatever,
Exactly.
because I don't know them.
Exactly.
So if you really care about somebody and you don't know them, or they don't know you, why would you put that on their plate? Because y'all didn't know each other, 5 minutes, and you done found out every time she's supposed to be violated and everything else. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
hell, I don't think I've ever even told any of y'all how big my old man's pecker is. I mean, it's just something you found. And I be telling y'all a lot of stuff.
We don't want to know. Cassie.
He throws it over his shoulder, okay? But I'm just saying, it's like,
does he have one like Bolo? Oh my God.
His name is Bo.
Huh?
His name is Bo.
Because I tell you, somebody sent me a message before all the Queen's men ever came on TV.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think it might have been my younger sister. The youngest one sent me that message with that YouTube link for me to go and watch Bolo. Oh my God. I didn't know how to act when I saw that. Cassie, I don't know if you know Bolo, but you have to see how beautifully gifted this young man is. God is a good God. He's an amazing God, and he's true to his word when he say we're all beautifully and wonderfully made in his image. Because my God, he's too. Of course, I'm not his age.
It don't matter.
But my God, I can't help but giving God the glory for Bolo. He's amazing.
Does Bolo rearrange it?
It's like artwork. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful picture. It's a picture of.
Can he give you a hysterectomy?
It's beautiful. Oh my God, I could see it right now in my mind. It's so beautiful.
Y'all, I'm getting Stephanie out. Y'all better look out.
I can't get that image out of my mind. It's just, God is good.
That's one of those
I don't know if I would be able to take that.
One of those ones that when the guy wakes up, the female's down there having a conversation with it.
Oh my God, it's just, Cassie, you have to go see the tricks and the beautiful, arrangements and things he does with that. It's just so amazing. It's amazing.
As long as he don't tie it in a knot.
Especially when he puts on those costumes. Oh my
Oh
God.
my!
And he puts it, he wraps it up in something, girl, and he makes it do tricks.
Put a gift bow
Oh
on it. A big red bow for
my
Christmas.
God. Yeah, that's all it needs is a bow. But you know, a lot of women might
A
be
lot of women
scared
get
to
that
unwrap
Christmas gift.
it.
Huh? They get a
They might
Christmas
be
gift.
scared to unwrap that gift because it's really huge. It doesn't even have to be on, it don't have to have no stimulation.
It doesn't need any accessories.
Oh, I can't help it.
You carry that thing around on your hip and just walk around to the grocery store with it. Look at my new toy.
In the girl, I'm telling you, Kelsey, go check out Bolo on YouTube. He have a YouTube channel.
I'm just gonna have to.
But I didn't watch all the videos that he put out.
Lord, she gonna
He
make me look it up now.
you, I'm telling you, you're gonna be watching that until you can't watch it no more because you're gonna be trying to understand that. I had to try to understand
Y'all
this
gonna
thing.
make me call my husband after at 5 o'clock on a Friday evening.
Oh my God. But yeah, he's gifted and talented, I'm sure.
I'm sure. It's just like all you got to do is just show up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I don't think I would show up because I'm kind of scared. That looked too
Intimidating.
I don't want to go to the hospital after after that, after the deed is done. I don't want to go to the emergency room for my uterus being flipped or something like that.
That's
Because
what I said. Does he do uh rearranging of female organs?
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's a possibility.
Let me find out. Somebody done sent me a link to it. Let me see what this is.
Girl, just type in Bolo.
Oh my Lord! Somebody sent a screenshot.
Girl, this is isn't that beautiful?
I,
I mean, in all honesty, I don't want it, but I don't mind looking at it
I might
because
touch it.
I'm kind of scared. I couldn't. I might touch
I've
it.
never, like I said, I've never been one on the to being attracted to overly muscular men,
Girl.
but
I'm not talking about his muscles on his arms, Cassie. I'm talking about that
no,
big
well, the
muscle,
picture that I'm being sent mostly just his upper body.
that other muscle.
But I will say this: I could see enough of his ass. I'd lay my head on it. I'll say that. I know that much already.
Okay,
I don't
Jamie,
give,
enjoy your family on tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening together
and I
tonight.
don't give a damn how his age.
That's what I'm saying. But I wouldn't let it. I
I
wouldn't
think, well,
go
looking at
past.
this, I could tell you, I would just tell him, don't speak, because I'd be too scared. If he opened his mouth, he might be cocky, and that turned me off real quick.
No, he's not really cocky. He don't talk. He don't speak cocky.
No, okay, because that turns me off when a guy gets too overly sure of himself.
Girl, he was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and them girls got in trouble because
That's
they,
what this screenshot is from. Is from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Was hot
yes,
last night. Male
yeah,
stripper Bolo.
yeah, they got in trouble because they went back and said that one of them had ended up having intercourse with Bolo that night.
Are they
They
not
could.
allowed to?
Well, I mean, I believe one of them was a married woman at the time, or getting either married or engaged. So that kind of stirred up some trouble.
We got us a whole playlist. We got a whole playlist here. Okay.
Mhm.
So he's a stripper.
Nosy bug, stop it, nosy bug. Hello, this is Fresh Source TV. I am here. I am live, and I'm going to talk
And it's
about some.
Friday.
After disrespecting my household by calling my phone at 2:20 p.m. this morning, Tawanda calls back to check me. Okay? Hello, nosy bug. It's so happy to see you on tonight. Oh my God. Cassie fell off. We are going to talk about some things on tonight, peoples. Now, peoples, I am going to go only where the facts lead me, peoples. And based upon the preponderance of evidence, if the mother, no, you see, the mother shows no emotions. So therefore, if the facts lead me to where I have to call her nefarious, that's what I'm going to do. She's nefarious. She probably did. Cassie, are you all right?
I fell down. I didn't mean to.
Nosy Bug just
fell
said you
down.
probably fell out your chair.
He knocked me down, y'all. I
Oh my
fell down.
God. I told you. You got to brace yourself for that.
He fell down. Y'all got me fucking stuttering. Goddamn.
It's just, I'm telling you, that's why I say God is amazing. It's beautiful.
Lord. See, I told y'all didn't believe me.
Oh yeah. Now,
Make that shot girl just jump right back up out of me.
Based upon hello, Cassie. Happy to see you on this evening.
I
man.
bet he was happy too. Shit.
Wait. Based upon the preponderance of evidence. Tell me what you think about that, ma'am.
I did not ascertain it. I obtained it.
Wait a minute. You did not what? You did not ascertain.
He's always saying, I ascertained. No. He don't even know what the hell ascertain means.
Here's the things, peoples. After I have done my research, peoples, I have exercised. I have exercised
my God.
the information because I know how to put it together and I know how to exergise it, people. My people, it's a gift, people.
And nobody is going to tell Edward Joseph what to do on Edward Joseph's platform. You will obey, bitches.
That's right.
Because you know you want this big black pipe. What is it called? A pipe or whatever.
Oh, Lord. Anaconda?
It's a copper anaconda pipe, okay?
Oh, my God.
Oh, hold up. Let me help your chat out here real quick.
Just seeing something strange. Maybe it's because we're talking about nosy. I mean, not nosy, but Bolo.
Y'all got it faster than I could. My finger's still getting twitchy over here.
But yes, indeed. This is the YouTube world we live in.
Yep.
We have the stalkers. We have the people who solving cases that they solve in closed cases.
The dreamers.
The dreamers. You know, they're researching and they thinking they're gonna solve a 10-year-old case that's been closed and was reopened and closed again.
And the mama's not even the mama again.
There you go. The mama is nefarious and the dad is nefarious too.
I wonder how many sons we're gonna have out of this one.
They're all nefarious peoples.
And they've all been cremated. What did he say? Because there's nothing left but bones.
There you go.
What the hell do you expect it to be after? You might not even find bones, dude. You stupid.
Right.
But everybody's got law enforcement agency
In their family.
that they are in cohorts with,
Uh-huh.
because y'all
Yes.
don't know who I know,
Right.
and we be working together
Mm-hmm.
with Trey Gang. Ha! Yeah, throw it up on him.
Everybody is connected to somebody,
And you know, all of y'all's was at the hotel.
you know. Everybody's was at the hotel.
Everybody.
And all of the YouTubers were at the hotel, and I never saw one YouTuber at the hotel. Except for when Rob and Chosen Kingdom went in
When
there
they went
after,
back, that was months and months later.
months and months later.
Because there was snow all over the ground.
You know, and they were not, we didn't get a chance to see them on hotel footage. We got a chance to see them on the footage that they took from their own cell phone.
No, I'm not.
You know.
You better get your dog up out of here. Peter Parker, you better get out. I will shoot you with something.
What?
Go back to your mama.
Everybody
No,
can be made
my
to
daughter's
look like
dog.
somebody in that footage.
Peter Parker. Yeah. What that one comment say? I saw your Caucasian face. I don't have a Caucasian face.
Wow.
My face looks like a white person.
Everything is so racial.
I don't like that. I don't know why. I know it's proper, but I don't like that word Caucasian. It just sounds too much like cracker. I don't know. I don't like it. I ain't never liked it. I would always say, white is white. Lord. And now I just say, I'm translucent. I'm translucent.
Yeah. Well, they call me black. They call me big hips, big lips. So guess what? You got to show them how you really look. You got to take a full screenshot and I put that on your channel.
How you working it? How you working it?
Because I'm sure baby mama, I could only say like that gospel song, I could only imagine.
Bless her heart.
You know? And
I hope she only did the deed the amount of times of children that she had with him, because
exactly.
God help her. I mean, because he's got 2 baby mamas. So the latter of the 2, everybody gets a free pass on making a big ass mistake in their life.
It's so sad when you get to, trying to body shame people or the racism, colorism, because
Let me use your car.
What?
Let me use your car.
My car is broken right now, but I wouldn't let you use it anyway.
Yeah. Gonna let him bolo.
But he made me lose my train of thought. That boy know he's not driving my car.
I was gonna say it's gotta be your son.
Yeah. That's not the nerds, Cassie.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't think so.
That's on a totally different level, baby. They could play if they want. That's why I don't like to let him see me online. Because he's watching the names, boo. He watch names. But anyway, what was
you were talking about racism, colorism, and try to body shame people.
I told Nosy Bug the other night, I said, Nosy, I wonder. Nosy,
Nosy.
I said it. But it's true, because if you're okay, look at y'all. I got a picture of myself up there. I'm lighter under the makeup than I am with the makeup, right?
Yeah.
So, Miss Jackie, you still on? No, I'm not gonna do that. No, stay where you at, Miss Jackie.
She probably already at the
stay away. Oh yeah, she probably dropped out already. But anyway, they had 12 tribes of lost tribes of Israel, right? They got 10 of them that was lost. Though they say Israel, but those tribes really come from Africa. I'm gonna make a joke out of it, okay? Because that's how I want y'all to take it, as a joke. It's not meant any other way but than to make light of it. Because I don't want to get into colorism or racism. But my question to Nosy Bug was, if he's calling me black, then I
He's
wonder what tribe he from.
Thank you.
Is it the Zulu? I must be from the Tanzanian tribe. You know,
So
that's the lighter skin with the
I ain't gonna lie.
Africans.
Nosy Bug, if y'all remember her first profile picture she had when I met her was a picture of a white woman. So when I talk to Nosy Bug on the phone, I kid you not, at least half the time I'm still envisioning that white woman.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny, some of the stuff that'll fly out of her mouth, because it reminds me, oh yeah, she's not that white woman.
Mm-hmm.
But it's again perception people give out
There you
on
go.
the internet.
Even with him, a lot of people think he's white because of the
A
way
lot of
he
people think
speaks,
he's a white man.
you know.
And no, he's closer to the Wesley Snipes and not even as good looking. Hell no,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
in the shadiness.
yeah. So,
And I could say my husband is. They used to call him a cross between a Chris Tucker and a Wesley Snipes. If you could merge the two,
now my
he
husband,
had
he's dark skinned as
he
well,
had a
you know.
well he had a Chris Tucker smile. That my husband had his smile and his eyes, and the rest of him, his facial features look like Wesley Snipes.
Yeah,
And he had both of those guys have that whole Arsenio Hall body shape almost,
right,
And my
right.
husband, when he was younger, that's what he had up until this diabetes kicked in, and even now, he's still his pants is a 36-36,
Mm-hmm.
so he's still not big, but going from a 32-36 to
Yeah,
a 36-36, but it's been 30 years, but
right. Yeah.
still, it's like,
So
uh,
he's still got his little physique going on. He didn't, you know.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep. He does. He still got that little basketball ass. I mean, that's what I'm just saying. Just like Mr. Bolo there, dude. Got that little basketball ass. I like them little basketball asses.
So, I'm not, I don't like to speak on color because there's too many different colors in my family, you know. But
Yeah.
the truth is, you want to ask that question. What tribe you think you're from, sir? What tribe you think you're from, or do you even know?
Do you know when I realized just how colorblind I was when somebody asked me what the race of my nieces and grandnieces were.
Mm-hmm.
And what came out of my mouth, I says, we all Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just what I'm used to saying, because of course, from the my father and everything, coming down. But in reality, they got more black African blood in their like, if they were to do the ancestry type thing, I don't know how fractionalized you get, but let's see. My niece's mother is my sister,
Mm-hmm.
who's half Mexican and half white, and her biological father of my niece is 100% black. So then when you break that down, and then she got with a black man to make her children, and you break that down, that's why I say technically, they're
Yeah,
black, but
technically, yeah.
it's like Chloe. I've showed y'all pictures of Chloe and Samuel.
Yeah.
They've got almost blonde hair,
Mm-hmm.
but just as curly.
Yeah.
And then their sister Soraya, she's got an afro with
Yeah.
but her hair is past her shoulders. When she presses it, what do you call it, flat irons it or whatever.
Uh-huh. You see,
Hell, it might be halfway down her back by now.
that's how
I don't know if
my
it's
daughters are.
or what, but her hair does not break off. I mean, she's got
I have
very
one of
strong
my
hair.
daughters. My oldest daughter is she's really light skinned with green eyes, and the texture of her hair is more kinkier, than my dark skinned daughter. The
Yes.
dark skinned daughter has really, really fine curly hair from the scalp, you
Yeah.
know. And then my baby son, he's red. He's red like me,
Ah.
you know. And they all have the same daddy, but they all came out different.
Yep. And that's what happened with them. It's like
It's
um
just
it,
so
it
many.
just comes from the genealogy line, because my
Exactly.
my dad's cousins, and this is coming from mixing the Spaniards with the Indians, but some of
Hmm.
the cousins over there, they have red hair, white skin, and freckles,
Hmm.
and barely can speak any English at all.
Yeah.
You know, and that gets passed on, generation to generation,
Hmm.
and
And it keeps
that's what
breaking down. So,
it's never been an issue for us, so it's not anything that I think about or dwell on.
right.
And
Neither
like with
do
my
I.
in-laws, yes, they're all dark, but I've seen them every day for over 30 years. You stop seeing a color,
Right. Right.
and
They're
I
just your
think that
family.
that's why.
It's your family. You know.
But it spews out past that, because in town, seeing people, it's never crossed my mind to say things that I've heard come out of other people's
Yeah.
mouths. Like when you're talking about a darker black person, I've heard other black people say, they so dark, this, that, da, 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 or they so light skinned, high yellow, and all that.
Hmm.
Those things, when I look at different shades of even Mexicans, it's never come out of my mouth. Look at that Mexican. He's so dark. He could be Cubano. So it just
And
it
that
doesn't.
was my point. That was my point. That's why I don't like to get into colorism, because it makes you want to ask when you see another person of the same race with you being colorizing you, then it makes you want to ask, do you know your ancestry? Do you know who you really are? What tribe are you from? What tribe are you
Adam and
from?
Eve. We all from Adam and Eve.
You
Period.
understand?
Yep.
Because you came from somewhere. If we are known to come from the continent of Africa, okay, we know that there were different tribes in Africa. They were
Yes.
not all the same people. They were all Africans, but they were not all from the same tribe.
Exactly.
So they had different shades of people in each tribe.
And there's
So
white
there
Afrikaans.
you go. So now what tribe do you belong to? Because you are the darker of the shades, but yet you calling a red bone black.
They from the Donald Trump tribe.
So that's my point. And
It's,
that's why I
it
don't like to
boils
get
down to
into that.
pure ignorance.
Because when you break it down to them and then they look at you, oh, she may be racist or something. No, it's not that I'm racist. It's just that I know history,
Exactly. And
you
and and,
know?
and the thing is that when you hear people always using adjectives to describe somebody that refers to their race or their even their size, things like that,
Yeah,
it's because I guarantee you, I want to say, I bet you that they don't look in the mirror much,
right.
because they're not happy with their own selves.
Exactly. I agree with that 100%. They don't
Because
like the way,
otherwise it would not be a thought process
right.
crossing your mind.
They don't like the way they look.
Exactly.
That's a personal issue.
And it's not my fault that you on live at home by yourself in your house and you feel like you got to wear a COVID mask because you online with Miss
Exactly.
Dana Glover, because your teeth was all messed up, jacked up.
Dana Glover, who was in her pink negligee trying to
Pink
entice him.
negligee trying to seduce a
Oh
mother.
my God, in the name of Jesus, please help that man. Please
I
help him.
saw a white blanket and a head.
All the way up to the neck,
I didn't even see your neck.
you know. But he tells the story because he created it, so he have to keep telling it.
Don't make me play my video I'm working on.
I need you to play. I need you to put in that video a little clip of him and I speaking on Kanika Jenkins to remind the people that it wasn't a pink negligee, it was a white blanket
Right.
covered to the neck. Looking
Yes.
at him,
I still think it's only strictly that in his distorted brain that he has, he tries to convince himself, not that he believes it, but
mhm,
he tries to convince himself, all these women want me.
no, no, Mr. Edwin, I'm sorry. It's not like that. People not looking at him like that at all.
No,
Well,
they
no,
not.
I'm not at all.
And I mean, random. Yes, he did it in fun and jokes and all that, but he hit it on the head on one of his videos he did with Edward. It was the man. He does look goofy.
Hmm.
It's the one where he put in that Soul Glow little advertisement. You know, and he looked really goofy when he was young because he had this Soul Glow thing happening, and he had a mouth bigger than his head,
Yeah,
and now that his head and his body's grown into his mouth is overworked and just ruins any personality that he might try to act right with.
right.
His mouth messes it all up. Just the
Um,
talking.
Cassie, I'm gonna have to cut this
All right,
conversation.
go ahead.
That's my
Everybody.
that's my
All right.
husband calling.
Let's get off this live.
All right.
Or Bolo call him. All right.
Oh my God.
Thank y'all.
I'm gonna have to put this video on private.
Bye.
Bye.